Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning podcast brought to you commercial free by another podcast. You've subscribed to ours, now subscribe to theirs. It's the Slow County Real Estate Podcast with Hal Swayze. When you're done with this, go listen to something that will actually enrich your life. California DRE 011111911.
I don't know if it's because we are younger or because I think horseshoes is an old man sport, but cornhole's better than playing horseshoes, is it not?
I disagree 100%.
Your team horseshoe?
There is no danger aspect to cornhole. Yeah, you get hit upside the face with a beanbag.
That's the last time you threw horseshoes, by the way.
Oh gosh, but I mean, okay, from the perspective of like, which one is more of a test of strength and skill? It is horseshoes, because horseshoes are way heavier.
Okay, let me ask you this question, all right?
There's a technique to spin on the horseshoe, whereas I don't think any of that exists with cornhole. Horseshoes,
yeah, people spin all the time.
With the
throw
cornhole?
the bag, yes.
I know.
It's a way to supposedly get it to stop instead of sliding off the
get
board.
that.
There's techniques.
I get that. It's the same thing with like a golf with a golf ball. If you can, get underneath it and really get a good spin and going, you can spin it back to the cup. But so I guess the same theory on the beanbag when you're throwing for cornhole, but with the horse, like, okay, to me, tennis or horseshoes is to cornhole what pickleball or what tennis is to pickleball. Okay. So tennis and horseshoes far more strenuous, and their JV level of sport, which they're both more popular now because more people can do it, is pickleball and cornhole. Those two go side by side. Pickleball is for people that can't play tennis but want to play tennis. Cornhole is for people that want to play horseshoes. Cornhole is for people that want to play horseshoes, but they don't have the ability.
Because I used to be on the tennis team. I'm going to make fun of everybody who plays pickleball. No. I know people that play pickleball that used to be tennis players, and they like pickleball. It's a shorter court.
Yeah,
It's easier to manage. It's not, it's tennis is a young man's game. It's a young man's game.
Now that I'm older, I'd rather play pickleball. But what I'm saying is, it's the same thing. Like horseshoes and tennis is for real people that are doing it for reals. The hobbyists, stick with your cornhole, stick with your pickleball.
So I got into an argument with somebody the other day, and I said, here's the thing. Oh, let's go back to this. We just talked about drunks rocking around in Templeton, going to the park with their wine.
No, not drunks. Responsible parents who enjoy wine.
You call them what you call them. I call them what it is. And they're not all drunk, but there's a handful of drunks. And now you got a game of horseshoes, or a game of cornhole. And you got a drunks, you see the glasses, you're like, okay, who do you feel safe playing against? The old ladies, old ladies, just, who you are, with the wine glasses or the people throwing the bean bags. They both got glasses. I'd rather be hit with a beanbag than a horseshoe any day.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying, is it's not for everybody.
Anybody can play cornhole. Not everybody can play horseshoes.
But it's
a better backyard game. And that's our poll question, by the way, today.
Everybody can play basketball, by the way. Everybody can play basketball, but not everybody can play in the NBA. Horseshoes is the NBA of throwing sports. And I like the leaner aspect. I like the touching aspect. I like the ringer aspect. I like the fact that sometimes the ringer bounces out and then people are like, that was a ringer. And you're like, no, it wasn't. It's not around. It's not inside the pole's not inside the actual toes of the horseshoe. You don't get any of that with cornhole. It goes in the hole. You can't dispute that at all. It doesn't go in the hole and then bounce back out. You get none of that.
But it rings. I've seen a ringer before where you kind of slip it right past the hole there and it slides off, or you get one that's barely hanging half in, half out, and then you get another guy that throws a bean bag at it and knocks it right out of the hole. Sometimes
debate
it goes in,
is one of the greatest things that we have in life, and that's why we're having this discussion right now.
Yeah, but when you got a bunch of drunk people around the park in Templeton with their wine and all that, and then everybody's fighting and they got horseshoes, that could be dangerous.
Really boring if we just said, man, cornhole's fun. I agree with you. You need to have the next level, and horseshoes are the next level.
Cornhole, by the way, was invented in Cincinnati in the 60s, but apparently they stole the idea from somebody who played square hole, which was a very similar game invented in 1883. Some history there.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Now, there's other backyard games that people like to play around here. Our poll question today is just going to go horseshoes or cornhole. But, you got the bocce ball, which, you know what? When I first played, I thought, oh, this is a great game. Then I realized it's a really stupid game.
Oh, God, it is.
I mean,
so
if you got nothing else to do, it's a time killer. But other than that, it's really not.
Why not use that court and build a cornhole facility there, or even better yet, horseshoes?
Yeah, you better correct yourself there, buddy. All right, you can vote in the poll: horseshoes or cornhole. KZOZ.com.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning. Listen online at KZOZ.com. Morning sports.
Last night in the NBA, the Los Angeles Clippers narrowly lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder 103-101 at home, ending their 5-game winning streak. Kawhi Leonard led the Clippers with 25 points and 10 rebounds, while James Harden contributed 17. Despite the late surge, the Clippers couldn't overcome the Thunder's comeback in the final minutes. The Los Angeles Lakers had a rest day yesterday and are set to play the Orlando Magic tonight at 4 o'clock. The Kings host the Celtics at 7. Major League Baseball, the A's beat the Cubs 8-1 and the Dodgers knocked off the Angels 7-1. Tonight, the Angels host the Dodgers and the A's play the White Sox. NHL action, the Los Angeles Kings dominated the Boston Bruins with a 7-2 victory, marking their third consecutive win and extending their home point streak to 14 games. Meanwhile, the Anaheim Ducks fell to the Carolina Hurricanes 5-2. Cal Poly baseball over the weekend, the Mustangs faced a tough series against the 6th-ranked Oregon State Beavers. On Friday, Cal Poly fell 4-1. The Mustangs couldn't overcome Oregon State's consistent scoring and strong pitching throughout the weekend, resulting in a series sweep. The men's NCAA basketball tournament yesterday, St. Mary's was eliminated after an 80-66 loss to Alabama. And in the women's NCAA basketball tournament, the UCLA women's team advanced to the Sweet 16 with an 84-67 victory over Richmond. Lauren Betts led the Bruins with a dominant 30-point performance.
Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning podcast brought to you commercial free by another podcast. You've subscribed to ours, now subscribe to theirs. It's the SLO County Real Estate Podcast with Hal Swayze. When you're done with this, go listen to something that will actually enrich your life. California DRE 01111 911.